Mother, can I have rot?
No, we have rot at home.
Understandable. Hey lads, 7.31 is finally here, and with it we got no more cows, no more tinkers, or a reduction in tinkers. But not only do we get unlovable abominations in the jungle, we get 3 HIV handouts. In more accurate terms, Blood Mist. Bloodseeker's new acronyms, which replaced a strong and personal favourite of mine, which was the Double Rupture, and no one's talking about it. For a good reason. So, buying acronyms on Bloodseeker will give you a new ability called Blood Mist. For a percentage cost of Bloodseeker's health, he deals 5% max HP in damage per second, and slows in an area around him. It's a very unique and original ability. But not only that, enemies who die within the range increase the heal he receives by 50%, which is worded poorly, because you would think, oh wowee, from 25% thirst heal to 75% thirst heal. Yeah, if only. It just increases the current 25% by 50%, which gives you 37.5% thirst heal. So that 50% increase is actually just a fancy term for just under 13%. Off to a great start. Oh, and my favourite part about Blood Mist is the damage values. They are phenomenal. Alright, listen to this. So Blood Mist does 5% damage to both Bloodseeker and any enemies within it. Understandable. But here's the kicker, my amigos. Blood Mist does magical damage to everyone else, but Bloodseeker takes pure damage. Now, why is that such a big deal? Well, pure damage cannot be reduced. No magic resistance, no armor, not even spell immunity can stop this damage. Bear in mind, you can't turn this dookie off for 4 seconds, so you're going to take at least 20% of your health, and unless you're literally invulnerable, you have to just pick your spaghetti up off the floor and deal with it. Oh, and on top of this, everyone has a 25% base magic resistance, so you're paying 4k gold to take more damage than the enemy. Truly an outstanding move. Alongside this, you can't really just deal with it. You can't pick up a casual acronyms and carry on with a normal Bloodseeker build. You have to itemize around this garbage. But you can't reduce the damage, so the only way for it to work is spell lifesteal.
Throwing flashbang!
The new Bloodstone or Eternal Shroud being your best options. The only possible option for this being picked up is if you're tussling against a team with at least 3 melee heroes. That way, you can maximize your spell lifesteal and out-sustain the damage from Blood Mist. However, of course it don't pierce spell immunity, so once those BKBs coming out, you kinda just stand there, your dick in your hand, and whilst you're at it, go wash your hands, cause that thing's bleeding too. And finally, unless you itemize around it, the damage is just kinda whack too.
I'll get bleed on. You want AIDS? I'll give you AIDS. I'll give you AIDS.
I mean, the closest to Blood Mist is realistically Rot from Pudge, and if we compare the damage of each Aghanim's, the only way for Blood Mist to do more damage than an Axe Rot is with a level 10 talent and another spell out item. I know it's percentage based damage over flat damage, so the higher health target, the more damage, but this is a 3k HP target we are talking about here. I think Blood Mist was definitely one of those filler changes for patch 7.31. His Aghanims didn't need to be changed. It was fine. But, even though I've been ragging on this thing the entire video, I actually quite like the idea. It creates a new way to play Bloodseeker. This tanky right-click caster with a Huskar spin to it, out-sustaining everything around him, whipping out these clutch heals and sending overconfidence through the enemy ranks. I like it, and I hope it stays.
I got AIDS. I got AIDS.
It just needs to be not literal fucking bin juice.